Туралбек Утюгулов. I'm lecturer of English and French. Today I'm gonna explain you the past simple. So what is past simple? So let's see. Past simple tense. So when do we use the past simple tense? We use the past simple to express the ideas that an action started and finished at a specific time in the past. What are the common time expressions used with the past simple? For example, yesterday, last month, last year, last week, ago, in 1980, and so on and so forth. Or June, or 1995, last night, for example, last week, and so on and so forth. I have already explained you. So time expressions. Let's see examples. Maria, I saw Maria yesterday. I saw Maria yesterday. Last Friday, the students took their spelling and vocabulary tests. Last Friday, the students took their spelling and vocabulary tests. They got married 2 years ago. They got married 2 years ago. These actions are over or finished. So, and now let's see to be in the past. For example, to be in the past is in affirmative form. I was, you were, he, she, it was, we were, you were, or they were. In negative form, we add not. And for example, I wasn't, you weren't, she wasn't, he wasn't, it wasn't. We weren't, you weren't, they weren't. In interrogative, to make the interrogative sentences, we just need to do inversion. Inversion means changing the places. To be and subject changes their places. For example, was I, were you, was he, was she, was it, were you, were we, and were they. Okay, so let's compare the present actions with the actions in the past. For example, the Oxford Castle is a shopping center now, but it was a prison in the past. The next. The Moshulu is a luxury restaurant now, but it was a sailing ship in the past. The Musée d'Orsay is an art gallery now, but it was a train station in the past. The Smolny Institute is the office of the governor now, but it was a school for rich girls. So to be, I have already explained in the past. For example, let's see the examples. For example, was. He was in France 2 weeks ago. We were very busy yesterday morning. Or negative one. She was not at the cinema yesterday. She wasn't at the cinema yesterday. They were not here last night. They weren't here last night. Was George at the party on Sunday? Where were you yesterday? It's interrogative form. So let's continue. There are two types of verbs in English language. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. If regular verb ends with E, we just add D. For example, leave, leaved, date, dated. If verb ends with consonant plus Y, the Y change to I. Then we add ed. For example, try it, cry it. One vowel plus one consonant, but not Y and W. For example, double consonant added ed. For example, tap it, committed. And anything else including double. We just add ed. For example, boil, boiled, filled, handed, showed. Let's practice. It's your turn. Well, there are given some verbs here. You have to put the correct places. For example, which one ends with ed or d or ied or double consonant plus ed. Well, let's do this task. Well, let's continue. Regular verbs versus irregular verbs. Irregular verbs, for example, talked, phoned, arrived, played, walked, asked. Irregular verbs changes. For example, eat, ate, drink, drank, swim, swam, run, ran, see, saw, meet, met. If we want to make the interrogative sentence, or if we want to ask something that happened in the past, we use did plus subject plus infinitive form. For example, did you work? Did she work yesterday? For example, did we work? Did she work? And so on and so forth. If we want to make special questions, we will use these two tables. For example, special questions will be in the first place, then to be, after that subject, then verbs. For example, who were you? And so on and so forth. What did she do yesterday? What did she do yesterday? Where did you go 2 years ago? And so on and so forth. And if we want to make negative sentence, we just add didn't plus verb, subject plus didn't plus verb infinitive. For example, I didn't work, she didn't work, and so on and so forth. Well, it's your turn again. There is given a one sentence. This sentence is in present simple. Your task is to put this sentence to the past one. Were you, for example, were you in class yesterday? Thank you for your attention.